It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Monday, November 11th, 2019, Veterans Day. 2019, thank you, veterans.
Veterans Day is bringing this cold weather. You know that.
I found Abby posted at Channel 3. We found out the cause for that. When you decorate too early for Christmas, it brings in cold weather.
Somebody needs to tell Walmart that.
Yeah. Hobby Lobby, too.
Hobby Lobby. I think they start like in February.
Yeah.
Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. And hope everyone has a very nice Veterans Day. And,
it's a beautiful morning this morning.
What can we say? Thank you seems so shallow.
Yeah.
Walk through Arlington National Cemetery and try walking out of there without a tear in your eye and a lump in your throat, That's tough. And so, thank you, veterans. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. It's brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. As your Jacqueline say in the introductions, 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, 62 East Plaza. Of course, Balmer Boulevard is going to be busy this morning. And then Baxter Regional Medical Center that's being remodeled. And so they have a small trailer out the other side of the cafeteria. There's a little outside area just across the hallway from the cafeteria. You can go outside and enjoy Brood Awakening Coffee. But once
they're building them a nice facility
it's gonna be a
inside.
nice little coffee area there in that main lobby.
Little coffee
really
bars, sitting areas. It'll be really
nice.
sharp.
Brood Awakening Coffee. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. You can get mochas and lattes and pumpkin spice. Peppermint. They read the menu board.
I think that's the problem with the cold weather.
What?
You've been talking about this pumpkin spice way too early.
It's not me. I saw a thing, I said it to a friend of mine in Flippin. It says, we now have pumpkin spice motor oil. I thought, really?
See, if you wouldn't have started talking about this 2 months ago, we would have been okay.
We have applause in the studio.
Thank you.
Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water, right?
You got it.
Everybody enjoying the coffee this morning? Rob's got some. Sam, Bob?
Yep.
Nathan's mom's got a little bit. So, anyway, Brood Awakening Coffee. Stop by any of the 3 locations. They're ready to serve you the best coffee in town. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And, of course, there's 29 in Arkansas to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Very professional, caring, loving. They understand the situation, the emergency situation. It may be a non-emergency. Somebody passed away after a long illness, whatever it may be. Do your pre-planning. Talk to Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Talk to Charlotte, Brad, Bruce, Chris. They'll lead you in the right direction and get it taken care of.
There you go.
I went through it a little over a year ago, and here's the papers. This is what I need. They said, handled.
They have a passion for what they do, and I've mentioned this before.
It takes special people.
Just talk to one of them. You'll be able to tell.
Really? Wow. They handled every detail. It was perfect. Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. 29 in the state to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. Today to bring our morning prayer, Nathan's here from Mountain Christian Academy. He's in the 4th grade. Mountain Christian Academy is on the bypass across from Mountain Baptist Church. They take no government funding, teach no Common Core. They get a very good education at Mountain Christian Academy. If you can help them financially, call them at 424-6622. Nathan, are you ready to say the prayer this morning?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Please help the people who are sick and the men and women in the military. Please help the president to make wise decisions. And for everybody who does not know you to know you. Please help the people who are traveling, and please help the people who are having hard times with anything. Please help them, and thank you for everything that you give us. Amen.
Amen. This morning's prayer, Nathan from grade 4 Mountain Christian Academy. And school going well for you, Nathan? And you like math? Yeah?
Math is your favorite subject, huh?
Are you really good at it? Learning? Yeah.
What's the subject you don't like?
Language.
Language?
I hate that.
He's a kid after my own heart.
What about science? Do you combine the math and the science? My favorite part of science was learning electricity and weather. I enjoyed those two parts of science.
Mine's like geology and stuff.
Geology, really? Yeah.
Do you play basketball or anything? I know they got the basketball going on right now.
Basketball player. He coaches wrestling. Have you tried wrestling?
No.
He does. How many kids you got involved now this year
On
overall?
the youth wrestling, we probably got 40 something, and then we're gonna have about 50 on the high school.
Oh,
So, got some pretty good sized teams.
there you go. Well, Nathan, it's good to have you here. Thank you for doing the morning prayer. Nathan brought you morning prayer once in grade 4 Mountain Christian Academy. They're out on the bypass across the Mountain Home Baptist Church. If you can help them financially, 424-6622. Once again, they take no government monies. They teach no Common Core. The kids get a great education. These kids, tell you what, we have so much fun when students come in from Mountain Christian Academy.
Yeah, it's great having you guys. It really
It
is.
really
You guys
is.
do such a wonderful job on the prayer.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Fuel.
Roller
Edit point. Click, edit.
Yeah, you're on live TV.
Blooper reel. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes.
Now, can you make a noise that sounds like a trumpet?
No.
Fingers.
Dun,
Try it.
dun, dun.
Do it again. Come on.
Come on, real loud and proud.
You want to try
like
my
you
duck
mean
call?
it. That'll work.
Are you going to tip the trumpet after that?
Nope, I ain't competing with that. He blew it like he mean it. Yeah, I'm out.
You want to say morning weather brought to you by the Z Team?
Morning weather brought to you.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. See Mr. Zdora right there? He's part of the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retirearkansas.net. And we get to take a look at the White River. Ooh. Look at that, Rob.
Nice shot this morning.
Wow. Cameras mounted in Marion County looking into Baxter County, Cotter, Arkansas. The clearing there that you see in the middle of the screen is the baseball field and a little railroad museum park down by Big Spring Park. I think, are the lights still on the bridge? Looks like it.
Looks like they are, yeah.
Yeah, the bridge is still lit. The bridge, Highway 62 412 bridge to the left side of your screen. Mountain Home would be over on the right-hand horizon, and you can see, you see all the way in, basically the Missouri state line from that point. Wow. Beautiful shot this morning. Wow. The White River, brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. We'll be
And
talking
if
with
you're
Bob.
looking for a view similar to this one, call the
Hey, I tell you what, Arkansas and Missouri, from Mountain Home to Marshall to Mountain View, Arkansas, Gainesville, West Plains, and every point in between, the team is assembled and ready to help you today. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. They need some listings, so get your home listed with the Z Team, get it up and get it sold. Morning weather, once again, brought to you by the Z Team. Right now, 52 degrees in Mountain Home and Flippin and Harrison and Yellville, but it's already 46 in Salem, 52 at Calico Rock. Question, some of you guys may know this. I went down to Conway on Saturday through Highway 5, so across the White River. Of course, you can see it at Norfolk, went 201, 340, you want to see it there, went across Calico Rock, Mountain View. Muddy,
It was muddy.
muddy,
Yeah.
We were down to Mountain View yesterday. It was real muddy.
really. Yeah, I come up, what's with the White River? It's real muddy. Well, so. Anyway, Mountain View at 48. Around the region, St. Louis checks in at 41, 44 at Poplar Bluff, 46 at West Plains, Branson at 48.
Read the bottom.
-9?
Yeah.
-9 in Watford City, North Dakota.
Your son's nuts.
On the national radar, once I hit the refresh button, this one doesn't stay refreshed very long. And we'll wait again and wait again and wait again. Come on, there we go. Okay, shower activity in Arkansas and Missouri. We have showers just basically all over the state with the exception of the southeast corner, the northeast quadrant, and the southwest part of the state. Highways affected to be 62 412 west, Interstate 49 from Fort Smith to Fayetteville. Highway 63, 67, 167, and Highway 65 north and south out of Little Rock going to either Branson, Poplar Bluff, or Batesville will be affected by this. And of course, the Highway 167 south going down towards El Dorado affected by the rain. We see the line of cold precip just south of Jefferson City. You've got ice and snow mix along I-70 and I-44. It's just barely north of I-44. We got rain mixed with some showers there around Springfield and Joplin. In the St. Louis area, nothing in the St. Louis area right now. I-55 clear, I-70 coming into St. Louis, but east of there, I-57, I-64 from East St. Louis, Illinois east Interstate 55 coming in from Cape Girardeau, St. Louis right now, nothing going on, but a lot of frozen precip going on in Missouri, Kansas City, St. Joe, all the way over to Hannibal, Missouri. Once again, in Arkansas, we do have rain showers. We do have a little bit of heavy shower over here in east central Oklahoma. The weather is changing today. In fact, they're moving the Veterans Memorial to the facilities over at St. Peter, the Fisherman Catholic Church, to avoid inclement weather. For today, no watches or warnings other than southeast Arkansas. We do have a freeze advisory there, but up in the middle part of the country, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, up into New York, Pennsylvania, places like that, some type of cold, freezing type of precip is predicted. 7-day forecast today, 100% chance of showers and wintry mix tonight, 100% to 80%, 20% tomorrow. We go from 50 degrees, well, we're 52 degrees a minute ago. Tonight's low will be 17 degrees. Tomorrow's high.
Did you say 100% chance tomorrow?
Today.
Oh, today. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
today.
100% chance of rain, and then it'll switch over
Yeah,
to
100%, down to 80%, 20%, and sunshine for the rest of the week. But temperatures range from 33 to 43 to 48, 50 on Friday. You finally get a little heat wave coming in here. Lows this week, 17 tonight, 18 Tuesday night, 27 on Wednesday night, and 25 on Thursday night.
Now, let me tell everybody, there's no need to panic and go hit the stores for all the bread and the milk and everything they got. It's Dale, I'm gonna tone this down a little bit. It's 52 degrees outside.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
By the time it changes over, it won't be until 2, and by the time it's over, it's not going to stick to the roads. It's not going to be an issue.
Do not panic. And with the cold weather, the allergen index, I may not even start reporting this because right now, of course, ragweed, if it's not frozen out and you still have that allergy, you're a 0.3. And you do have our sympathy. We'll check iDrive Arkansas for anything here real quick. Weather radar, it's just all rain. You can see Little Rock to Harrison. You can see all the highways there. Missouri Department of Transportation, this is what we need to focus on a little bit. The purple area is covered roads. This is in northern and northwest, northeast Missouri. The light blue is mostly clear. The purple covered, and it's just not real bad. So before you travel, iDrive Arkansas and Missouri Department of Transportation Traveler Information Map. Right?
There you go.
Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredoarkansas.net. Going to do a real quick community calendar because we've got a lot of ground to cover today. The Veterans Program 11 at 11 is being moved to St. Peter, the Fisherman Catholic Church. They have a nice facility where they have the, hey Bob, the Veterans things where we have the pancake, where they have the Paul Bunyan breakfast. They got a nice facility at St. Peter's. And they're moving over there because of the inclement weather. And real quick, there's something else I need to bring up here.
Don't forget about the Lions Club. We
That's
got to
what I
bring
was
up the
gonna
Lions Club.
The 67th Annual Lions Club auction starts tonight at 6 o'clock. And going to be right here on XL7 TV, KTLO 97.9. And let's see, what's those phone numbers? 42, where's that paper at?
I have no clue. I'm prepared.
That must be this phone number.
This is a live show, Dale.
LionsClubAuction.com. You can bid online. Anyway,
real quick, do you got anything coming up?
Next this Thursday, they've got their big chili dinner.
He's got to talk about it.
Talk about the chili dinner. Thursday at 6 at the gym.
Thursday at 6 at the gym.
Menlo Christian Academy. And just a word of caution, when Chris Nassori gets up to auction off that pie, don't scratch your nose. And don't tug at your ear. Yeah. You, $7.50, that apple pie, where's my nose itch?
Yeah.
I tease him. Anyway, we need to take a break. 7:14.
We're going to let him close us out.
Which camera you want him to look at?
That's fine, just whatever.
Just look at the camera. Says, time for a quick break. Be right back.
Time for a quick break. Be right back.
Perfect.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran's stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I've totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
For years I've lifted weights, probably 30 years. The last 2.5, 3 years I'd have pain in my back of my deltoid at the joint. And it was extremely painful, and it didn't matter if I lifted weights or what I did. Whenever I pushed on anything, it hurt. Dr. Osgood had told me about this laser therapy, and so I tried it. 4 sessions later, 0 pain. And now I'm lifting weights again with no pain.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net. $7:18, time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net.
Yes, sir.
Sam's here too.
And we got Sam. Sam McMaster's here.
Yep.
It's Veterans Day, as we all know. And Sam's a veteran of the United States Army.
20 years.
20 years. I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps for just a couple of years, but it was enough. And it was a while ago. In fact, 50 years ago yesterday, on the Marine Corps birthday, I got out of San Diego. I graduated from boot camp in MCRD San Diego.
Wow.
You look back and go, 50 years, really? And I got up this morning and I thank God for those 50 years because there's been some interesting times in that period of time. But it's interesting to have a point of reference occasionally, and you look back and go, wow. So I got my honey, high school sweethearts, and all the work that you see in front of you that comes up on the website, all the work that goes into that, the area info. She's got like all the parades and different events that are ASU and stuff. All that's on there now. So we thank everybody that's allowed us to do what we do and the people that we've helped, and we're pretty happy with the way things are going. Sam and I have just recently completed a class. We're both military relocation specialists. professionals, excuse me, I don't know why I keep using special, but we are specialists as well.
And what's that term again?
It's a military relocation professional. MRP is what they call it.
I believe we're the only two in the.
We are. We're the only two in our MLS up here in the North Central Board. We're the only two that have taken that class and have that designation. And there aren't all that many in the state even. But to be able, we did that with the purpose of being able to help better serve the veterans that are here, because there are a number of veterans that are here. And if we can help with helping more guys, girls to be able to get VA loans, different things that we can do to help them, things that they may not be aware of that can help them to make their quality of life better. That's what we're going to do with it.
Yeah, the VA loans offer a lot of opportunity that somebody else who doesn't qualify for wouldn't qualify for it. They save them some money.
And it saves you money because there's no PMI.
Right.
You don't have to have money down. It's something that you can use over and over again as you pay them off. It's not people who are under
What's PMI?
Mortgage insurance.
It's mortgage insurance to make sure that you're going to pay off the loan. The VA, basically, they don't write the loans. The regular banks and underwriters write the loans, but they covered the 25% that the PMI you'd be paying every month. So you'd be making that payment every month. Well, now you got more money to put into your mortgage account, and that helps a great deal as far as how much home you can buy, and you don't need money down.
Exactly.
So.
And a lot of people don't realize it's not just for active duty people. It's not just for the people that are on active duty service. A good example is our National Guard unit here in Mountain Home.
Yep.
As long as they meet some of the requirements, they qualify for the VA loans.
Wow. So we want to get the word out, and if you have any questions about it, give us a call, and we will gladly sit down with you, talk it over. What we don't know, we'll find out. There's some great lenders here that carry the ball with this. And that's something that you want to make sure you got. You want to make sure if you're going to go into a VA loan that you've got somebody that's done them before, because it's the federal government, okay? And when you deal with the federal government, that's where the haze started. As soon as I said federal government, so you want to make sure that you've got somebody that's done it before, not somebody who goes, well, I think maybe. No, we want somebody who says, no, you do this, do that, follow it in this procedure, and it's something that you need to know if you're a seller. And you receive an offer, and
the VA will require some things through their home inspections for the loan that the sellers need to be aware of. They need to be aware of the requirements because they're a little bit more stringent than you're going to find on a conventional loan.
Yep.
So the sellers need to be aware of that as well, that if they have a buyer that comes to them with a VA loan, they're going to have to probably do just a little bit more to get everything lined up and go through.
And they may also have to help with the buyer's assist, and that could be up to 4% of the cost of the mortgage. So things just to keep in mind, and if you take a loan, make sure that you ask your realtor, okay, well, how is this going to affect me? And then you're going to go, oh, okay, fine. I mean, it's not devastating to have someone come in with the VA loan. No. And it works well on both sides. Everybody gets helped, and it goes to be able to help these veterans, be able to move on. And you can get it for refis. We had refied our house, and it made a big difference. And
the VA actually, when I refied my house, they contacted me. I didn't even have to pursue it.
Really?
They contacted me and negated all the closing costs, and that strictly to lower my rate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it made a big difference. So
This
there's stuff out there.
Bryan to hear too. He can help some veterans over there. It's good.
And it's a matter of getting the word out, because people have misconceptions about these. So we want to make sure that you know and you're able to get what's best for you. That's the big thing with it. But you can give us a call. Call my honey, and she sets up the appointments. But she's at 870-405-0793. We will do whatever we can do to help you out. That's what veterans are supposed to do for each other, right?
Exactly. So this is a military relocation specialist.
Professional.
Okay. Change it here in my notes.
I did the same thing. I don't know why I did that.
Specialist just rolls off easy.
Hopefully the color's all there because my face got really red.
This course
to
study, because we've had veterans people on here all the way back in the radio days, and there's just a hint of red tape with the government.
a little bit.
a little bit.
But and there's ways, like I said, so you want to deal with people that have done them before, especially on the financial end, so you can make it as easy as you can for you. That's the most
But it's
important
navigable.
thing.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's you get the right people working for you. We're going to get you through it.
Yep.
It's all in the, I'm sure that the education is, okay, we know we can take this route, here, or here. You're going to have one road, 3 options, another road, 5 options.
No, that's pretty much, this is the way you're going to do it.
Really?
Yeah. It's the government, Dale. This isn't like,
You don't have options.
The government doesn't work real well with options.
No.
That's why all these books are this big, I mean, it's like to prevent you from having options, mostly.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know if you qualify, come see us.
Yeah.
It's that simple. From there, we got you.
Get you in touch with the right people to get your financing done and things you got to do, so that you're ready when you hit the ground, because the market's busy, as it has been, and as we've been talking about for several weeks, several months, that the market's been busy. And so you want to be ready if you're going to come in as a VA buyer, that you've got all of your ducks in a row, so that when you present that offer, it's the best offer you can present. And that's very important to you to be able to go forward.
And the VA buyer starts by getting a certificate of eligibility, and we can direct him and guide him to getting that certificate and move forward.
Can't beat that.
And make sure you got your DD 214, and for the guys in the Guard, there's in reserve, there's different
NGB 22 if you're out
he knows
already.
all this
if
stuff
it's
from his years as a recruiter.
But the NGB 22 is equivalent to the DD 214 for the National Guard. But that document, and if you're active duty, I think your leave and earning statement, LES, is a requirement. So
take a look at some numbers. See what's going on this week in real estate.
This week in real estate, presented by the Z Team.
You bet.
Of course.
For all your real estate needs.
For all your real estate needs. And we've been going with the tag. It's the right home for the right time of your life, and that's really what we've been focusing on. It's kind of come to us that way, as far as being able to help the people that we've helped over the past couple months. There's been a lot of that, and getting people where they need to be when they need to be there. This week in real estate, there were 61 new listings came up, 19 parcels of land, 11 commercial properties, 31 homes came on the market. They came on in a range from $29,000 to $625,000. 3 came on as active contingent, so you can see the market, even this late in the year, the market is still moving ahead. There were 42 sales. Of those, 34 were homes. Those 34 homes closed in a range from $47,000 to $575,000, with 125 days on market. $5.1 million in residential real estate closed this past week.
5.1 million.
36 properties expired, and if you're one of those properties that expired and you're thinking about changing, you just want a different look, looking for some different types of advertising, promotion, give my honey a call. 20 at price changes. There's still 42 pendings. I mean, that's, for this late in the year, that's really a big number. There's listings up in Missouri. My honey's licensed in Missouri. Darlene Clark is licensed in Missouri, and we can help you out. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, either way up in Missouri, we can help you either way you want to go. There's currently 537 homes on the MLS. Their year-to-date sales, there's been 975 homes have sold for $145 million. 133 days on market is the average time on market, with $148,000 being the average sale price. Last year, there had been 940 homes sold for $128 million, with 146 days on market, with an average price of $136. So 35 more homes have sold this year than last year. I mean, last year was a really nice year. This year, of those 35 homes, and the average price going up the way it has, like I say, there's $17 million more in sales year to date than last year. So, and all the things that those home sales represent to the local community, to the local businesses here, to all the things that go on when somebody buys a home, when somebody sells a home, and we're getting the number of people that are staying here. So they're moving from one house to another, so they're going in, they're redecorating, they're putting in new decks, they're doing painting, they're doing whatever it is they're going to do to personalize that house for them. So
for the right time of your life.
That's it, for the right time of your life, because things
downsize.
change. Because we can get you going either way. We can move you in, we can move you out. It's been amazing the amount of people that we've helped this year. It's been...
You know, and I'm looking at the notes here. Last week, I think, was 5.3 million moved, and this week 5.1. So we're looking at 10.4 million.
That number kind of fluctuates a little bit because some of those numbers, if they're in later on Friday, sometimes they'll show up for 2 weeks in a row. But that other number, that 145 million for year to date, that's a big number.
Yeah.
It really
and think
is.
what that does to this local economy, moving that kind of money. Because it's job security.
Sure.
Banks, hardware, carpet, flooring. You know.
Yep. It makes a huge difference. You can see that with the other small businesses that are here. I mean, a house sale affects a lot of people.
It does.
And the economy's good. And you can see, I don't know how your church is, but we've noticed, I mean, I mentioned it to one of the other ushers the other day, the number of babies and pregnant women that we're seeing. And so that's a great sign for the area here. It's a great sign of how the economy is doing and how people are really doing. Not how somebody's telling you you're doing, but how you're really doing, because you're the one who's counting those dollars and figuring out, honey, what can we do? Your son got married.
Yes, he did.
And I'm sure that was part of the equation as well. I mean, things are moving forward.
They got cats.
Oh, that's okay. I got fuzzy grandkids, so I mean.
Hey, let's take a break. 7:31, and once again, Bob and Linda, Zdora, the Z Team for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Got a good friend, Bryan, over here. We're going to talk some more real estate because he can. There's a connection to be made. We'll get to it. We'll take a break.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Do you know
7:35. Rob Bryan, a good friend of mine, has joined us, and we've heard us talk about the bunker over at First Baptist Church. He's been in charge of that. It's another veterans program, and invited Rob to be part of this today on Veterans Day. Rob, tell us a little bit about the bunker, and then I want you three gentlemen just to talk among yourselves and how we can help the veterans with more opportunities.
Well, the bunker is directed for veterans and their families, helping them find the benefits they earned. With working with the VA, the local CBOC, which is local VA clinic, with Charlie Leonard, our support officer at Baxter County, and Alicia Granis, who's the District 3. Basically, she covers all of northern Arkansas, and they were vets themselves, and they know how to use the system for the benefits of the veterans. And we're here as a Christian-based organization to aid in that. We're having bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, events at First Baptist Church at 6 o'clock in the evening. We have hors d'oeuvres or refreshments, and then 6:30 we bring in speakers to discuss current situations of the VA and what's going on. It affects benefits for the vet themselves and their families. We've been fortunate to have Ashley Owens, who is the RN that's in charge of the CBOC, the local VA here, presented to us a couple weeks ago. We had 30 vets that heard how that's changing with the Mission Act. The Mission Act kicked in and was signed by the President in June. It enables veterans don't have to go to Little Rock for specialties and stuff. They go to the CBOC, they get approval, they can then go to local physicians here that have signed up for the program. That's a biggie.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, making that trip down and back to Little Rock for specialty, especially in weather like this, can be not to mention. And of course the DAV has a van that runs every day as well to help that. But fortunately, we don't have to do that anymore. And with the enactment of the Mission Act, Ashley told the vets that were there, and we posted the videos of both presentations we had on our website, thebunkerveterans.com. And you can hear how the new face, the new VA, is addressing the needs of our local veterans.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be like that. We're trying to reach the veterans that, like myself, didn't want any part of it. We were tired of it. We got burned. Well, that's changing. I'm not say it's changed. It is changing. And have people like Ashley Reynolds and Charlie Leonard and Alicia Glanis helping us earn the benefits we've earned.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of them out there. A lot of them I didn't realize. And Colonel Hodges, who we had last week, presented on opportunities for disabled, and I say disabled, he can have a 0% disability and still go to the top of the contract bidding for government contracts. It's a big thing. I didn't realize disabled qualified.
Because you can be disabled and not be receiving any benefits.
Correct.
That's where the zero comes in.
Correct.
They acknowledge that you have a disability, you have an issue
Right.
coming
Service
out.
connected,
But
yeah.
we're not going to pay you for that because
Correct.
it doesn't fit into certain things.
But that doesn't affect, they still go.
Oh, yeah. That
As
makes
long
a
as they
big
have the
difference.
credentials.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And that, I guess that's how we function. We are an island. We're part of this community that's reaching out to veterans and their families. The bunker is veterans serving veterans, being able to, through experience, help each other navigate the system, which can be complicated. There's no doubt about that. But it's getting easier because when we interact with each other, we talk to each other like we're doing right now, we learn.
Yeah.
And that's the big deal. Learning and sharing that not only to older vets like myself, but also to younger vets that may have just gotten out of the service. After, of course, we have Gulf War, we have Afghanistan, we have Iraq vets, we have Korean, World War II. We have one of our members of the bunker is a World War II WAC.
Really?
Yeah, she's 97 years old.
That's cool.
Isn't that
Right?
cool?
Yeah.
And she is
Miss
a
Edith.
vibrant. Miss Edith Mitchell. And she is a treasure, my friends.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah, sure.
About 1 or 2 years ago, I think it was last year, Jesse Green says, hey, Miss Edith has some phonograph records need dubbed over to CD. No problem. So I get this box, and it's 12 inches, so I'm thinking it's LPs. No, what it was NBC Radio Network transcription records of the Glee Club of the Teachers College of Columbia University. She was the soloist, and it broadcast Thanksgiving Day of 1948. That was a thrill to get to dub those over.
She's a former professor of music.
Yeah.
And in the military, she was a chaplain's assistant. She was the one that received all the guys coming home and helped with the counseling of guys that you talk about tough stuff coming from the Pacific Theater during World War II, the Japanese situation. And she ministered to them and then later became a professor of music, and she has a wonderful voice. I'm telling you, and a memory, I challenge anyone to be able to do her
She's
memory.
amazing.
She can remember everything that happened last week, 40 years ago.
And in 1948.
That's right.
That's amazing.
And she's a very treasured woman for our community, not only First Baptist Church.
Rob, I want to ask what Sam and Bob right here, this relocation,
Yes,
this
sir.
is going to be very beneficial to veterans in this area.
Yeah, and I was glad to hear that because I was not aware of that. These two guys obviously are professionals, as their background shows, in relocation. Of course, we also have the homeless shelters coming up too. That is a big deal, and my understanding is it's up and pretty much ready to go.
I think they're kind of like soft opening type things, just trying to shake
The
things.
Bob Davis
get the final
facility?
shake thing out.
Bob
Yeah.
Davis facility, and that's critical. But what they're talking about is affects more people, obviously.
Oh, sure, sure.
And I'm interested to hearing about that because I have family members that are military or ex-military as well. So.
But that's always the case with the military. It's getting the information out there and getting it so that people understand it and believe it. And because sometimes we have a tendency to be a little skeptical of things the government says.
No.
Bob likes to say you don't know what you don't know, and that's getting the word out.
Yeah.
You know, and being the police for a number of years up in Chicago, like the scariest thing you could ever hear was, "We're from the FBI and we're here to help you." It's like, no. So we kind of take the government, with a grain of salt sometimes. But they're doing a great job with these programs, and they're doing what they can do. I think that the president has stepped up and really got things, kicked them in the butt, and got them moving as far as getting these things done that they've been talking about doing for a long time. And now we're seeing that motion going forward.
My experience, unfortunately, I have Agent Orange related problems, so I go to the VA a lot.
Yeah.
But when I go down to Little Rock and I see the changes that have happened since the current administration, I'm not trying to be political, but it's fact.
Well, it's fact.
When you walk in, the manner of the people that receive you, the care has always been good for me down there. But it was the administrative faults that jumped in your face. And it's more fluid, it's more friendly. The atmosphere, they completely overhauled the facilities. And they're there, what you see, it's the proof is in the pudding, okay? You can say all you want about how Veterans Affairs have changed. They have, as far as I'm concerned. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. There's so many other things going on. But it's so heartwarming to see at least the President and the Congress have stepped in and providing better, more reliant benefits for veterans.
Because it's a there's so many different facets of trying to give veterans care.
Mm-hmm.
What you need is different than what Sam needs,
Correct.
which is different than what I need.
Mm-hmm.
And we forget that. We go, oh, they didn't do this for me. Well, but
You think about the age difference between, what's her name that you were just talking about?
Edith Mitchell.
Edith Mitchell
97 years old. Yeah.
Versus a
kid who's
20-year-old that just got out of the military. I mean,
Right.
there's vastly different needs there, and
That's right.
how they get their information is different.
And
So-
whether what war it was, are not aware of all the benefits.
Right.
Because it changes, it has changed. But like Miss Edith, for World War II vet, she didn't know she could go and get help getting her new glasses. She wasn't aware of that. And she's been on this planet a long time and very astute, but she didn't know.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do with the bunker, is as educational, if you will, facet to benefits.
Yep. And it's very important to get this information to the vets so that they know what's going on, and in a variety of things. And the guys get frustrated because it doesn't go the way we want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
And but I think that you can see the improvement in the way people are being treated, and I think that it's also reflected in the suicide numbers. I know it's a huge project to Dan Hall, and they've done a tremendous job in it.
He and
But I
Dr.
think
Wolford,
that
yeah.
helps when things are going better and you don't feel that you're just being discarded, that somebody is at least trying to help you. I think that has made a big difference as well in helping these guys out. Girls, guys, girls, everybody that's involved in it, and their families.
Right. And speaking of that issue, Bob, our next speaker is Dr. Paula Graham, who's a new psychiatrist here at our local facility, the CBOC.
What was that
She's
name?
going to speak. Pardon me?
What was that name?
Paula Graham, Dr. Paula Graham. She's actually a Mountain Home native, went away, and she's back now. She's been here a couple months, and she's a psychiatrist dealing in PTSD and brain injury.
Well, that's great.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
that's wonderful.
I've been blessed to be able to go to her with my PTSD issues. And she's not your typical psychiatrist, and I'm sorry to put him in a box, but sit on the couch, tell me your life. She's so vibrant, and her father is a vet, so she has skin in the game.
Yeah.
Okay? And that makes a big difference.
Sure does.
And she's outgoing, she's friendly, and I think that her demeanor pulls out more of the problems and be able to discuss than somebody who's sitting there, okay, tell me your life, very dry.
Yeah.
She's very personable.
It's a great asset to bring back.
Wonderful.
Having
Great
her,
asset.
she's
Great
had like
asset.
18 years in the VA system. So she's seen change. And especially with PTSD affecting all branches of the service, used to call it shell shock and World War II.
Yep.
It's PTSD.
Yeah.
And how it affects not only the veteran, but their families. Because the residual, unfortunately, the flack that comes out of situations of mental disease.
Well, it affects everybody around the person
Right.
suffering from it.
So she's huge. She's going to be our November 21st at First Baptist Church at 6 o'clock. We start with hors d'oeuvres. 6:30, she will take the stand.
Okay. So with that commercial break in mind, we're going to take one here too. We're down in the corner on XL7, and join us. We'll be right back in a minute or two.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
$7:51 and happy Veterans Day, and thank you, veterans, is so shallow. We owe our freedom, everything, every breath we take really in the United States is owed to our veterans. Let's do a little recap with Bob and Sam, military relocation professionals. And then let's take that, and then Robin said something before the break about the suicide rate among our veterans. I want to discuss that a little bit too, if we can squeeze all this in the next 9 minutes. So let's talk about your military relocation professionals again.
Sam and I have gone to class, and it's a National Association of Realtor designation, and we spent the time and the effort to learn more about VA loans and about other veteran-related things, and active duty.
The processes
of things to get things done, and I think that it's been beneficial already. We've learned things that I didn't know, and that's the idea, is to get this information out to people.
Right. Especially when it comes to qualifying, because so many people don't understand that they qualify for this in our community, be it the National Guard, be it a retiree, be it somebody who just served active duty in a certain period of time. There's people out there that qualify, and come see us, the Z team, and we'll make sure everything's lined out for you to see if you can qualify.
Make things easier for you. That's the idea, is to make things easier for veterans, because we are one.
Everybody here, except me, and I'm honored though to have you guys here. And the experience and just what y'all went through.
Well, Bob and I were talking that before we went on air. Yeah, it's fine. We're veterans. We're alive. We're well. How about the ones that didn't make it home? The ones that are missing, the ones that died, and their families. That's to me what this is about. Honoring their memory.
When the Gold Star families, the Blue Star families, and you don't see as much of that anymore with the flags up in the window. Right. I know my mom had one when I was gone, and because she brought that from World War II with her, where you'd go by and people would have the flags up in the window. But the families are the ones that pay the price in a lot of ways, because they didn't ask for that. When I enlisted, Sam enlisted. Bob, when we went in. Mm-hmm. But we forget about all the people that are behind us, all of those people that make us who we are, and the importance of them. And give your mom, your girlfriend, whoever it was that stayed with you while you were gone, give them a call and tell them you love them today. So
you're right. I walked in and said, "Mom, guess what I did today?"
Yeah. I came in and my mom says, she says, "They can't take you. You wear glasses," because during World War II,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they will, Ma.
And when you were, and both of us went in the same time, they were, if you were warm, they were taking you.
They were pretty close on
that. Little things like glasses and broken backs and stuff.
Yeah, they weren't worried about that.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about preventing suicide among our veterans?
Right. As we spoke earlier, Dan Hall and Dr. Wolford have done a wonderful job making us aware of the situation in Baxter County. I don't know if it's still true, but at one time we had the highest suicide rate among veterans in the state of Arkansas.
And it's still that way 3 years now.
Right. And they've done relentless work along with the veterans to try to make us aware of the situation and are aiding through their attempts to try to decrease this. And that's what we're trying to do as well. PTSD. Obviously, it's the quiet ones, like Sam and I talked about. It's the quiet ones that you don't know. How do you identify that? How do you reach out to them? How do you make them aware there is help? And I think Dr. Graham, being local now, is a tremendous asset to reach these guys. But it's awareness.
Okay,
and that is the whole thing.
I need to ask this question, though. You need to go see Dr. Graham. She's a psychiatrist.
Correct.
Okay, so now I'm thinking the Bob Newhart stuff. Lay on the couch,
there was a comedy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, tongue in cheek.
I don't know.
So there's that stigma. You got to go
yeah.
see a psychiatrist. How do you take that stigma out? Go see Dr. Graham.
That's
See what I'm saying?
That's a tough question. There's a saying out there, it takes a hero, a warrior, to identify the problems and try to seek help, not only for themselves, but for their families. I mean, when you consider what PTSD and brain trauma does to affects the families, your demeanor and stuff. I went through a divorce because I was not right, if you will, when I came home, and I refused to step forward and say, I need help. Okay? Well, I sucked it up finally after a friend of mine who works for the VA said, you got to get help. So I did. And it's made a tremendous difference. My wife now might disagree with that, but I think it's better than. But
say, honey, you didn't know me then. You think this is bad? No, this is nothing.
Nothing. But we do want to have our community, not only the veterans, but the community come out and listen to the available help we have. The 21st and other bi-weekly events where we talk about situations among us, how we can help each other. We're located at First Baptist Church, which is the corner of Club and Spring, across from Twin Lakes Golf Club. We're in the youth wing in the back of the facility.
As you're facing the facility, be on the right-hand side or the east part.
In the back.
In the back.
Yeah. And there's a big sign.
Plenty of parking out back.
Plenty of parking out that back.
Is there contact information? Is there a website?
There is. Our website is
right
thebunkerveterans.com, where we post not only current information, we have different articles and videos and stuff, but we post on the front page the videos from that we recorded from the previous speakers.
That's great.
So the one from Ashley Owens is on there, the one from Colonel Hodges is on there, the one from Dr. Graham will be posted as well. So you don't have to be there. We'd love to have you there, but if you can't, you can go to thebunkerveterans.com and review it.
And we're going to link that on Retired Arkansas as well. So that'll be on there. If you're on the, it's a matter of the more people we can make aware of this, the better the chances are of helping people. And that's the deal.
It's a community situation.
Yeah,
we all have to work together.
We're all in the same community,
And no matter what our tag is, you know, whether it be the Z Team or DAV or American Legion or whatever, we have to work together to reach.
Because sometimes we run into that too, where there's such a number of different organizations, all trying to help. Obviously, they're all trying to do their thing, but sometimes the messages all the message doesn't get to everybody at the same time.
And that's why this is good, to get different organizations together to see what they offer for our veterans in the community. So
45 seconds, guys.
If you're learning about this, you're learning about the bunker, you're learning about the Z Team and Central 21 and military benefits. So,
give me a number.
My number is 870-736-4663. Sam McMaster, Central 21, LeMac Realty, and the Z Team.
Is there like a contact number for you guys?
Yes, 501-316-7496. That's my cell.
Okay.
Or they can call First Baptist Church, 425-6961.
Okay.
I also, if I quickly could put this in, the Red Cross, who I work for in my day job, is very short on platelets. Very, very short. It's critical for our community. They're located down next to Arena Grill.
Yep.
870-425-0764 to donate.
With that, we're going to say thank you, veterans. Appreciate your service. Got to run and see you
Thanks
tomorrow.
for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.